Nigeria's independence is what we are pursuing. The one they are celebrating is the one of the colonial masters. Our own independence has not arrived yet.
Yes.
That is why annually we used to protest on independence days. We are still looking for independence. We want to be freed from neo-colonial masters and slave masters in our. We are still living in apartheid.
Yes.
Any country where people work and they cannot get pension is not an independent country.
At all.
Any country where people speak and they get clamped down into prison or detention is not independent. That is what the colonial masters used to do to us.
Yes.
The colonial masters used to call what they call cyber crime now, they used to call it the sedition law. If you speak, you go to jail against authority. So we are still looking for independence. And there was another voyage in waste of state resources. It was desperation on the part of the DSS to file charges where no offense was committed. And you saw that with what the lawyer to Meta said, that they have looked at the charges, nothing even related to an offense affecting Meta, that's Facebook. And I think the same thing applies to Twitter, and of course it applies to me because there was no disclosure of any offense. If you see the charges they served me, they have one page of proof of evidence, and that was a picture, a still picture they grabbed, a screenshot from whatever they get of Tinubu standing in front. That's not proof of evidence. They did not even, I don't want to teach them what to do because I know they will still come and fumble again next time. Then the most important thing that ought to have been done, which was to serve me, they refused to serve me. They were hoping that they come and ambush me in the court. They did not want to serve me because they are afraid that I will prepare for trial. But I decided to come because even cases that don't concern me, I come to this court to attend to them. So what is important, Nigerians, is that our focus on how to fix this country is our inalienable right and it's sacrosanct. In the process of doing that, we will not spare anybody because we are 200 million people and we deserve good governance, we deserve attention, we deserve accountability, transparency, we deserve the basic minimum standards of democracy and tenets, one of which is freedom of speech. You cannot litigate against us in any court or criminalize it. Even the man, the drunkard in the FCT, Naiso Wike, who said an American has never called Trump a criminal, was presented with over 1,000 videos. The DSS claims that it's their job to protect the president. It's their job to protect him, but it's not their job to police free speech in Nigeria. That one is not. The DSS takes its inspiration from the Secret Service in the US, which exclusively protects the president of the US. The Secret Service has never filed a lawsuit against an American who said Trump is this or that, because they use America, that's what I'm using. But let's even concede, without admitting, that they don't do it in America. We can do it here.
Yes.
Because Americans don't have our type of problems.
Exactly.
Americans have schools, they have functioning hospitals, they have great jobs, there's no unemployment. So Americans can decide to be complacent about calling out their leaders. We haven't gotten to where America was in 1900. So our own circumstances are different. And we must approach it with the tenacity and the ferocity that is required to ensure that those who claim to be our leaders, whether they rig themselves into office or they seize power, we hold them to account. And I'm saying this, that even under the military, when the military will seize power through a martial music, we confronted them, even though we didn't appoint or elect them. So how much more the so-called civilian regimes in the country who supposedly were elected by a constitution that they uphold all the time, even though I don't believe in that constitution. But That's all they have for now. So I just want to make it very clear, and it's very important for all of you, particularly in the media, that no offense has been committed, and the trial could not continue today because there is no way we can prosecute an offense that does not exist.
I guess there's this person I'm looking for. They would have just called. Do you want that? I don't think like
Not that one. Where are you now? So see, I think it was the yeah. Oh. Oh, wow.
And these people must be personally brought to Nigeria. I think we should get a warrant of arrest to bring Mark Zuckerberg
To Nigeria.
and Elon
Before
Musk
this court.
before this court for trial. And we will not accept their subordinates. This trial is personal.
I'm not in the commercial.